Hey y'all, welcome back to another cup of conversation.
Where we have conversations worth having.
I'm your host Coco.
And I'm your girl T.
And today we are not anywhere but there. We're actually there.
We're there. We made it.
We
Give it
at
up for us.
home.
Give it up for us.
Yes.
Because we have finally found our little station. You know, we've been looking and
Big station. I love
doing, big station actually. And going to all these different places to record, but we stuck at the Hive. The Hive is stuck with us.
Yeah.
We love the professionalism around here. Our content has been looking
amazing.
Chef's kiss. So
y'all see
shout
this
out to the Hive. Like I said, if y'all haven't made it here yet, y'all are missing out.
Yes.
But yeah, we're here.
So before we go into introducing our guests and our anywhere, but we're not there anymore. Before we go into introducing our guests, T, do you want to?
Yes, because we have been tailoring, as y'all seen, we've been talking about tailoring our episodes with segments and branding and all the good stuff. So we couldn't leave y'all out of the equation. We got to find something to call our viewers. Everybody has a name tailored to their viewers. So we got a couple options for y'all. So we're going to put up a poll on our Instagram, and y'all can comment below and let us know what y'all think or what y'all want to be called. So the options that we have are the sippers, okay? Cup of conversation, sippers, okay.
I like that.
Get into it. Our cup cousins, all right? Or poor folks, P-O-U-R folks.
Okay.
Like poor, you getting a sip.
Look how they look. She like, wait a minute, I ain't poor.
Look, we in it too. We in the poor folks.
I don't know about that one, T. That one might.
You don't know about the
we
poor
might
folks?
be speaking to something else over us. Not that.
You don't want to put that on
I
nobody.
don't even want you to forget. I don't want you to be
nobody.
confused or nothing.
Okay,
no,
but y'all let us know what y'all like. Somebody might like that.
Yeah, and then also y'all can leave in the we're gonna leave an option for them to put if it's not one of those.
Yeah,
you got
what
a better
y'all think?
one.
Y'all suggestions. We'll
Let us
definitely give
know.
y'all an option for that. So let's start off with our first segment, how we usually roll into let's get into our guests first. We got reoccurring guests this time.
Yeah.
So faces that you probably seen before. To my left, we got my girl Nay.
Hey y'all.
She came ooh, child.
You saying 3 already and making this 4, but I think it's 2 already making this 3.
Have you been here 2 times?
This is my second time.
Second time. I don't know why I'm putting you here a third time. I just knew you had been here more than
Because y'all
that.
love me, that's why.
This is my girl's second time. She was here a while back. If y'all been a real couple listener, then you'll know.
Yeah,
You'll
way
know.
back.
You done seen Nay before. And then to my right, we got Ricky St. Julian. He done been on some of our most recent episodes. And we always need a good male perspective in the room. So y'all give it up for him. And definitely don't forget to check out the books. You see we got it up here.
Yes.
You definitely see we got it. We'll talk about
see
it.
what is going on.
And we're going to have a special episode catered to that because I'm about to read that. He done gifted me a book. Thank you for that again.
No problem.
And I'm going to share it with Coco and we're going to read it and we're going to bring this panel up again. I'm going to probably even share it with Nay. Okay. Bring this panel up again and we'll have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
Y'all might start seeing some reoccurring faces because we like having panel conversations with multiple people just to get different perspectives on different conversations. So, y'all, welcome back. Welcome back.
Glad to be here.
So, let's jump right into it.
Yes.
Okay, so we've had this conversation, I feel like, before, but I think we barely hit on it. Social media and dating.
Hey, quick question. Have you ever wanted to jump brand in front of a live and active audience?
Yeah, well, lucky for you, you are in the right place. We have that right here at the Cup of Conversation podcast.
Yes, we're opening up a couple collabs, and if you have a service, a brand, an event, or any kind of business plan you want to share in front of the world,
slide on in, because we got it right here. We'll sip it up, serve it up like a strong cup of hot coffee. Hot, strong, and impossible to ignore.
Okay, big or small business. We got room for everybody at the table.
So if you're ready to pour into your audience while we pour into ours, let's make it happen.
Hit us up today to learn how your brand can be featured on Cup of Conversation.
Because around here, the only thing better than a conversation worth having is a brand worth bragging about. The reason I want to bring this up is because I heard a radio interview with Tiana Taylor, and she was talking about, y'all know she got a new boo now.
Right.
And she was talking about how, she really want to be quiet about her relationship because social media has a way of tearing things apart and stuff like that. And when she said that, I'm like, okay, yeah, it sounds real good. But then I start to think, and I'm like, but do social media really tear a relationship apart, or do the people in the relationship play a part in tearing the
Right.
relationship apart.
Mhm.
And the reason I asked that question is because I feel like we give social media too much credit.
Yeah.
I feel like whether if you have integrity in the real world, if you don't have none in the real world, you ain't gonna have none on social media. So I feel like that's the deciding factor. But I did have some conversations with some people, and they made some valid points about the opposite of
Perspective. Okay.
So I want to know y'all perspective. Do y'all think that it's solely the people in a relationship responsibility, or does social media play a part in ruining relationships, or play a part? Yeah, I'll say ruining relationships.
Let's start with you.
Well, if you ask me, I think it's the people on social media, and not just social media, because you have to create a login and get on social media as a person.
Yeah.
And when it comes to your relationship, I mean, social media makes everybody accessible. You know, like hop in a DM, say whatever it is that you want to say. And if you see them out in person, or if you was to ever see them in person, you wouldn't even say 2 words to them for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just
make
like
everything seem easy.
Exactly. It make it more so easier. More temptation, especially when it comes to women, like with Jezebel spirits and stuff. You know, like they just make it so easy.
Right.
Like I don't know.
Right.
What about a male perspective? What you think, Ricky?
Well, from a male's perspective, and that's a good question, by the way. I actually talk about it in my book. One of the laws in the 48 Laws of Love is taking responsibility for one another. So it always starts with accountability. At the same time, we all know that social media play a big part in a lot of things these days, and we have to stay conscious of that, because I believe that we actually living in a psychological warfare, and social media is really distracting us from a lot of things, and we have to stay focused on it. So if you're in a relationship, you should be focusing on each other, focus on y'all love and everything like that. But you know, we just have to always be accountable for our own actions. We can't blame everything on social media, because it starts within everybody, you know. So I heard Kevin Gates say something real good. Somebody was asking him a question. He said, "What I love, I don't talk about." You know what I mean? So people don't know how to attack things that they don't know about. You know, a lot of people, they want to bring their relationships on social media, and now, you know, you're giving people access to attack your love life or whatever. If people don't know about it, then they really don't know what to attack.
So that kind of leads me into what my other question was. What's that thin line between privacy? Because you said what you love, you don't talk about. But I'm kind of the opposite. What I love, I shout from the room. I'm shouting from the rooftop.
Me too.
Me
I
personally.
can't stop talking about it. Like, I get on there, and that's all I got to talk about. Like,
yeah, that's not even just a relationship sometimes. That could be anything. That could be a job, my podcast, you know, whatever the case may be. So I kind of look at that different. Like, I have a hard time, like, not really. I feel like I kind of balance social media. I don't know, T or somebody that follow me might be able to tell you a little bit better insight, but I feel like I balance it out with, okay, yeah, I don't put y'all all in my business. Yeah, y'all don't know every step of me and my husband or, you know, relationship, but I feel like I have moments to where I be excited about certain stuff, and I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So what is that thin line then?
And I see you people say that, you know, they keep their relationship off of social media or whatever that may be. Like you said, when I'm proud about something, or I'm happy about something, or I'm in a moment, I have no choice but to express that gratitude or express that love for what I'm showing. And for me, that's a way. Social media is a way of expressing. Now, I do sometimes have to deal with the reality of taking in societal norms from social media, things that, you know, people think it should look like this by a certain way. And I'll take accountability and say, hey, I thought, you know, some of the ways that I've seen should have been done in my relationship. But as I grow, I'm like, no, we move at our pace. We do what God, you know, convicts us to do. He puts that noise in our ear for us to stop doing certain things. We don't need to do it because somebody else putting the noise in the ear. You know what I mean? Like, I'm moving on a time that I feel like we own. Like, I'm not trying to follow nobody else's path. I'm not trying to get what nobody else got. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do what works for us. And I'll take accountability in those moments where I'm like, damn, I wish my relationship was like X, Y, and Z. So I think that's the part where people don't take the accountability.
to me, I feel like you do have to know when you're doing it to like because somebody else doing it, or when you're doing it because you're inspired by them though.
Okay.
Because that's another thing. Me and my husband had this conversation, and he was like, "Man, them niggas probably cheating on their wife. You showing me that video? They probably doing her in, did it for real behind closed doors." Yeah. But I'm like, okay, very well. But what does that have to do with our relationship and us modeling this same activity, but being real with ours?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Let's not say just because they might be doing X, Y, and D does not mean you don't need to bring me no flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you bringing me flowers and not cheating on me, we not doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So it can be a inspiration. It could be something like you desire for your relationship, not because somebody else doing it, but because you also think, oh, I like stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that goes into knowing what you want.
Really, what you
really want out of life.
No,
and out of your
wrong should be wrong with professing your love for another person.
Right.
But when you ask, the question is, can you repeat the question? Like, what's the problem you think social media?
Do you think that social media plays a part in ruining a relationship, or do you think the people in a relationship played a part in ruining it?
Okay, so in what ways do you think that social media can ruin relationships? Besides what I just mentioned, like if people don't know about it, like say you got somebody envious of everything that you showing, right? And they just on some straight bullshit. I was like, oh, you know, you have people stalking pages. They might not even know your husband.
Right.
But because they don't like you, they like, okay, let me go hop in her husband inbox. You know what I mean?
And so boom, right there. So this will help what I'm trying to say. At that point, please hop in the inbox, because what did they say? Weapons will form, but they shall not prosper if you take accountability and you have integrity on this app and in real life. When she hop in your DM, I mean, I don't have nothing to say because you're going to take care of it, right? Because if somebody hop in my DM, I'm going to take care of it, right? So at that point, that's why I mean, social media can't ruin my relationship, because if it ain't nothing to ruin, you making a decision to help them ruin it, really.
So if anything, the best response, social media can
help ruin it. The best is no response, really, for me. Right. For me, it's nothing to talk about.
Because, you know, the guy say, if she even say, oh, I got a man, that means she's still entertaining.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's all about being accountable. I mean, same way, say if a woman hop in my inbox and she sending me twerk videos or whatever like that.
Blocked.
Do you blame that on social media or do you blame it on me?
No, it's on the lady.
It's on the lady.
It's on her.
But it's your only thing I'm blaming you is are you responsible for is your reaction. Your reaction to the situation. And that's anything across the board. Your reaction is always gonna be what comes out of life for you. Whether you react and you say, I don't got no money, I'm about to go rob a bank. Your reaction, not having no money, wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Your reaction.
But your reaction to how you handle not having no money is the problem. So your reaction to how you respond to this DM is the problem. If I find out, okay, you blocked her, then I'm good. Like, it ain't nothing to talk about.
So social media ain't the temptation, it's the person behind the account.
Yes, it's
so do you think that like sharing accounts or not having social media at all is a solution to remove any of those tests from your relationship?
No.
I mean, me personally, I feel like I want my man to delete Instagram.
You do?
Yes. I just off the simple fact because it's like my man buy me nice things and stuff like that. And in the beginning of our relationship, I used to like, you know, show the world like what my man was doing for me and stuff like that. And that brought on a whole lot of other girls who wanted that same thing from him, from another man, but they brought it in his DM. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I made a platform for my man, or not even a platform for my man. More so, I commercialed him into showing other women on what type of man he was, and that made them want him even more.
So you think you marketed your man to the point to where you want other people?
My mama called it making a commercial on him. But
look, that's a good way to put it.
Mama say don't run no commercial on your man.
That's a good way to put it.
What he do for you, he do for you, and that's why I stopped. You know, like he can buy me something nice, and I won't even post it. You know, you will only know that I have it if you see me in it, right? Or if you see me wearing it or something like that. I don't do that no more because they bring unwanted attention from other women who's more so like desperate, you know, can't find a man to do those things for them. And they feel like since your man to do it for you, he'll do it for him. I mean, for them.
Right. Yeah.
And that makes it kind of more so difficult or whatever. And it make you look at things as like, can I trust her? You know, because girls will come be friendly with you and
Be one what you
be
have.
one what you have, and that's more so like that's the trickery spirit, and it's kind of crazy because you'll not even think that she'll be on there. You think that okay, she want to be my friend, she want to hang or whatever, but it be a whole nother
Ulterior motive.
On
Okay,
that.
I got a follow-up question to that, and no shade at all, but do you trust your man to be accountable enough to either tell you about these people so they won't be smiling in your face, or not even tell them I got a girl, because they know. Just don't respond to them.
Yeah. I mean, now I do.
Okay.
Now I do. At the beginning, no. But now we communicate more, so I know more about more than what people think that I would know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's-
So
Go ahead.
with the trust, it was a good, trust issues or whatever. Staying on topic of like social media, y'all do understand that people also lie too, right?
Oh yeah.
So you even creating accounts, like you say, even having a platform or whatever, people can hop in your significant other inbox and lie. So even if you're doing everything right, you're being responsible,
Yeah.
you holding yourself accountable, and you being not responding to these things, people still can hop in your significant other inbox and be like, "Hey, he doing this or she doing that."
Yeah.
Well,
And
you
it's not
gotta
even
show me
true.
though. But that's the thing. So if you making up this situation, I always say the truth gonna come to the light. Just when the truth comes to the light, let it be the truth. Let what you said be the truth.
Right.
Don't let whatever she said be the truth or he said be the truth. So I feel like if somebody hop in your inbox and then she come back, oh yeah, your man was in my inbox. And nowadays, women gonna send receipts. A lot of women ain't really doing a whole bunch of lying no more because it's really ways.
It's too many ways.
It's too many ways to even, outside of you doing some AI stuff and you.
I was going to say AI.
Yeah, you know what I'm
definitely-
saying? Like,
You'd be surprised how far people take it to lie and do stuff. So I don't know. I personally don't have that issue because I guess it would probably be the other way around because I'm more prevalent on social media than my man is. So like, I don't know if he has those issues or like worry about people like if his friends follow, like, how people say, I don't want my friends following my man and stuff like that. I just don't see social media like that because I can separate my real life from the apps.
right.
Right.
And I think that's what it boils down to because if you really living a life of truth and you really be with your woman, like
Yes.
it shouldn't be nothing that put a boundary on what you can show because of what somebody gonna do on hating.
Because I'm with this nigga every
like you
day,
giving that person more control, a hating person more control, then somebody could be looking at your page and be inspired by it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't show my situation or any situation I ever been with. Well, really, I'm gonna say this though. I was the type of person I never showed no type of relationship unless it was marriage.
Okay,
like even
rock
when
solid.
me and my husband,
that make more sense. You
me
know
and
what
my
I'm saying?
husband was
Gotta be
dating.
rock solid.
I'm not on here claiming nobody because at the point of me not being married, I'm single. In real life, you get what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't really play that. Like, I would show like, okay, we doing a little date night or whatever, but I'm not on here just like this because this ain't about you. My page ain't really about you.
Exactly.
Now, because my husband is my husband, we won, and if I accomplish something, it's like he accomplishing it too.
Yeah.
Like, that more so. But like, I'm not on here just really just doing it for, or not doing it for somebody that might be hating or something like that. And I think too, I was gonna ask Nay when she made a statement about not wanting him to be on social media. Do you think that removes the difficult from him? Remember last week we talked about difficult situation. Do you think that removes like difficult situations for him? Because wouldn't you kind of not want him to be in that type of situation, but wouldn't you want to know what he could
he would do
in a situation like that? You know what I'm saying? Like if you did commercialize him and then put him out and the women came, wouldn't that be a opportunity for him to be who he gonna be? And either you gonna fold or you gonna hold, like, you know, type of thing.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I just like low key stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like more so low key. I feel like me personally, social media is for women, especially if you're not making money on social media.
Okay,
like
that's a good perspective.
if you're not making money on social media, I think it's for women because all that selfie and the phone stuff.
Oh yeah,
I don't feel like that's
definitely.
For,
That's how my
men.
boyfriend see it too.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
it is
Like,
certain people that's on social media, certain men that's on social media making money. Like, so they put their content together just as well as some women do,
Why?
So-
Hold up. Why? Because I'm the only man on the panel right now. I got a question there for the fellas out there. Why do you think social media is only for women? I mean, you make a good point. If you making money, but can't that be for both ways? If you a woman and you not making money, what you need a social media for too?
It can, but like, how often would you say you put your phone up and record yourself? We do that whether we trying to post it or not. That's like
women do that all the time.
Yeah.
If you go through the stories right now, you got women taking bathroom selfies and they not selling nothing. So what's the purpose of doing that?
But how often would you do that?
I wouldn't at all. You know,
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
Men don't. It's not a natural.
I think.
Do y'all-
Go ahead, Nay.
I feel like men be feeling sexy sometimes too. Like I be like
Yeah, you know when
overly
they feeling
sexy
theyself.
because when women do it, I mean, me personally, I do it because I'm feeling cute. You know, I'm pulling my phone out, I'm recording myself riding or driving, I'm taking selfies, making videos because I feel sexy and cute. But what's the reason for a man?
I
to
don't
do
know
that?
what's the reason for a woman.
Socialize. Social media is for socialize. Basically, it's just another way for people to, look at other stuff, get inspired by stuff. Inspiration is almost like Pinterest. Like when you go on Pinterest, you might see somebody doing something, or knowledge, or whatever the case may be.
I mean,
now, I personally don't want no man that's gonna be like, and my man don't get,
So you have me, because I'm trying to answer the question, make it make sense for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really do it. Anytime, like I try to use my platform to like promote things or spread knowledge, entertainment, things like that, education, or sometimes just a joke, But some men do it because they like to inspire each other.
Yeah.
So, for example, you have fitness influencers.
Right.
They might take selfies or whatever. They in the gym taking their shirt off or whatever. They feel good about themselves. Maybe they was 250 pounds last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
This summer they 150, so they got a 6-pack now. So they want to inspire other people, take their shirt off or whatever like that. And maybe that's why they do it. You know what I mean? So the question, I'm just speaking on a man's behalf. But as a woman, when you say like women might do it because they feel cute or whatever. Besides that, what's the reason for it? Like, there's no other.
It's that I think for both parties, that's why I don't try to discredit men on doing this as much, because it's the same thing for everybody. It's that little bit of dopamine you get when somebody reacts to what you're doing, or somebody tell you doing a good job, or somebody saying they're inspired by you, or whatever the case is. It gives you a little feel good. It releases that little dopamine in your brain where you feel like, oh, this is what people want to see. Because people be in there talking about I know y'all, wanted to see my results. Y'all is 3 people that then commented on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
y'all is 3 to 4 people, but that's cool.
Yeah.
That's how it be. Sometimes that makes people feel good. So,
and then sometimes I think too, and I look at it from my perspective, I feel like people do it because they're becoming somebody that they want to be.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to show off that new version.
That new version of them. Not even only that, like just I'm saying this. I know y'all want to see it because I want to show y'all. Not, I know it's probably only 3 people, but I really want to show y'all because I want y'all to be more people that want to see what I got going on, because I think what I got going on is worthy of being seen by multiple people. So it really be the practice of being the person that you want to be. Sometimes it don't even have nothing to do with like, I feel like it is the dopamine. Like you see people proud of you and stuff like that. It does have a lot to do with that. But I also think that this is also, we got to remember the new way that people be able to show the accomplishments, show everyday life, the things that they struggle. Because sometimes it don't even be accomplishments. Some people be on there struggling and barely can feed their kids, and they showing that because they trying to get to a different place. So I think social media is used for a variety of different things. And I think the bigger conversation is, when it is a problem, when social media does become a problem, is what was it being used for? Like, what's your point on here, being on here? Right. If you're not really on social media and then you saying, man, she lying. Every time I talk to you about somebody, oh, she lying, or da-da-da-da-da. At that point, you make a decision as an adult. Okay, am I even on here? What's the point? Let me eliminate this situation because evidently it's causing more bad than good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you be the judge of how you need. If you on social media, you don't have no issues on social media. You get on there, you watch people. Cause I know, like my husband, he don't do nothing but watch stuff. Really, he'll post his
No,
little
for
workout
every now and then.
and he be, baby, how you put a word. I be like, baby, just get off. Just don't even worry about it. Like. So you have to know your mate too. Like, what type of person are they? Like, are they on there? Is he, lustful man? You know your man is lustful. Then you might not want your man on social media. If you know your man just always just looking at videos. Another thing. And I saw this, I seen this in real time. Get y'all man phone, y'all woman phone, or whatever, and go into their For You page. That'll tell you everything you need to know.
I did that before.
Yeah.
If your man ain't got nothing but a bunch of juicy and a bunch of
I love
empowerment, like he probably on there just passing time, like people do, like that, and that's another thing that women do.
Mm-hmm. But also, that's the thing. Back to what I was saying about social media in itself, we going through psychological warfare. They feed us these things on social media. Right. So yeah, you might go through a guy phone and his twerking videos and these type of things on this FYP page. You might go through a woman phone and you see these type of things on a page. But as soon as you get that, open that account, they ask you certain questions. What is your gender? Male, female? What is your age? 25 to 30. Then you post a picture. So now they see you a black woman. They see that you a black male. Automatically, they start feeding things into your FYP page. Soon as you click on it, now that's when they think, oh, he want to see more of this. She want to see more of this. So our ancestors, they were controlled with whips and chains. Nowadays, they controlling people with Wi-Fi. They don't need overseers because they had an algorithm as the overseer. So a lot of these questions that we ask ourselves, they valid, but the real questions that we need to be asking ourselves is, why are they taking away our focus like that? Because they know that once we unite and everything, and we really start asking ourselves the biggest questions, then these type of things won't even matter. You know what I mean? Right. So that algorithm is dangerous. You know what I mean? So we have to be conscious. Back to your question, it always starts with accountability. But we have to be woke. We have to use these platforms to educate each other about these type of things, so that everybody can not just share to get a viral moment, but we can share it and be more educated amongst each other, so that we do start clicking the right type of things, and we don't see foolishness up and down our algorithms. You know what I mean? So
I tell people that all the time. You got to be a little more accountable about what you see on your timeline. I seen a post from a girl from Port Arthur. She's going in about y'all always, support negative, and y'all only feed into negativity. But I was like, it has some facts to it, but you do have to be accountable. Your page shows you that because you watch that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Your account is giving you this because that's what you like. Entertain. That's what you entertain.
It's gonna feed you more.
My last question is, can y'all separate the two? Like, are y'all somebody that is the same person on social media as off social media, or you have like a personality on social media and you like your real self in real life? Like, can you separate the two?
For me, I mean, I can separate the two, but I'm more so comfortable in my own zone. Like, I feel like I have more personality behind my camera just because I don't really have to entertain anybody that's physically in front of me and
like
have to have a conversation with them, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared of people. With all the things that I've been through in life, like, I'm really scared of people, and I'm not necessarily scared of them. I'm scared of the things that they're capable of doing. So it's more so like I know how to separate the two, but I'd rather be by myself alone in my, behind my camera.
I know how to separate the two, but I do think that that's a lot of the reason why I started a podcast. I have a big personality where I like to talk to people, and I like to try to view different perspectives openly, and like know if I've been taught this for all these years, is this shit right? Or is this, am I been following the wrong thing? So I just like to get different perspectives. I do, like you said, feel more comfortable behind like the camera when it's just only a few of us talking, instead of like when we got to talk on a stage like we did for the live show and things like that, or where you try to like really have these debate and deep conversations with other people, because you never know where people are coming from and their perspectives and stuff like that. So I think I'm the same person through and through, to be honest.
Yeah, I would say I would say I'm the same person through and through too. I feel like naturally I'm more of an introverted type of person, but what I'm finding out is I'm probably introvert extrovert because when I'm around people, I know how to be social. I feel like,
Right.
but what I would prefer to be is probably by myself and chilling. Not like you say, low key, kind of like. But when I have something to say or when I have something that I want to express, I feel like I'm the same. If I'm gonna tell it to you, like I'm gonna tell it to you right here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell it to you the same on social media,
Right.
type of thing. I haven't quite learned. I'm not really popular on social media, so I haven't quite learned how to like be a personality on social media. I've just been trying to be myself, hoping people cool with that.
And as long as the few people comment on that slide, the story, girl.
Yeah.
But
I
you
feel
know
what
how
you're saying about that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
as long
but
as
you
they
know how
take their
people have
time.
personas
Right.
online. You know,
Yeah.
they have personas online.
That part.
And it's not that they're a fake person. It's just that
That's
this
what
is
they
what
audience
pays
like.
and that's what
Yeah.
their audience like. And they might
Yeah.
not naturally be there. But me forever, I mean, because I don't have a personality, I'm just kind of showing up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can definitely separate the two. Like you said, people have different personas. You see them on social media and everything. You meet them like that in real life. They're not even that same person.
Right.
Me
Right.
personally, I don't want to separate the two. Like what you see is what you get. Like
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
people gravitate to authenticity no matter where you go in the world. So
They do.
it's just too hard for me trying to be somebody
somebody.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Me
So
too.
either you gonna like me for who I am or you not gonna like me at all. It don't matter to me. So yeah, I don't even be trying to separate the two.
Yeah.
I feel it. Well, let's get into our last segment. This is called the last sip, right?
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna get into the last segment. I'm gonna give y'all paper to pick from, and we're gonna just
We
talk
all
about
picking
it
one?
real quick. Yeah,
You picking one too?
I'm gonna pick one.
The last
They already
sip.
picked one. And they all got little questions about the topic, and then you just say your piece, and we gone.
And we out of here.
Let me see
Let's see
what
what
I
we're
got.
working with.
Now you go first.
This says, should you unfollow your exes once you're in a relationship? Yes or no? To me, no. You don't have to.
Blocked.
Unless it left off, like rocky or a fight or a big fuss, then yeah. But if not, if y'all just left it on, mutual terms, then no.
That's how all my relationships end, on mutual terms. But I feel like on the mutual terms, they always have a little bit of I can get back in a dough-ish. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I had to block mine. 'Cause he'll slide up on stories and saying shit like, "Oh, I see you got a podcast. Oh, you getting thicker than thick." Blocked.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody asked you all that.
Yeah, when they
nobody
get to
even
doing
ask you
all
all
that,
that.
that mean you need to get
Ain't
blocked.
nobody even
But
asked you all
I'm
that.
with Nate. Like I wouldn't if it ain't nothing bad, then no. Because really, low key, I want you to see this glow.
Yeah, that's why I left from there at first. That is why I left from there at first.
I want you to see how my new man treated me because you didn't do right. No, I'm just playing.
What you blocking, Ricky?
I'm sorry, I was reading mine. I didn't even hear what you had read.
It says, should you block your exes? Well, should you unfollow your exes once you're in a relationship?
Nah, like
Yeah.
the Bible say something about laying out a table in front of your enemies. I don't want them to see you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead and watch. Get you, pop some popcorn and watch this.
Yes, I love
That's
it.
what you missed out on. Okay, mine said, is your partner allowed to follow your friends? Does your friends' content spark temptation for your partner? My partner is allowed to follow my friends. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, I don't think none of my friends at this big age are posting anything that I wouldn't want my man to see. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some, I could say, like back in the days when we had people that twerk online, or people was like getting into the OnlyFans or trying to do all that, then I say hell no.
Right.
But right now, all my friends is doing fitness content and reading their Bibles and stuff.
Okay. So you
yeah,
can
you can
watch.
follow them.
Yeah,
You can
right.
follow them. I don't care.
Okay. Mine says story versus privacy. It says, is posting your relationship online a sign of love or unnecessary pressure?
Ooh,
I feel
that's
like
good.
I feel like it's a sign of love.
When you do it,
Yeah, when I do it, when he do it, when he posts, I don't look at it as pressure. I don't know. And I'm gonna just say this because you never know where you going. You know where you been, but you don't know where you going. I don't know what it'll come out of. Like if it might become unnecessary pressure. Like if we became
couple goals
or something like that. Like, I probably would just pull away. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't really want to be nobody couple goals per se. I just want to be who we are. I just want us to steady, just to be steady. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be who we are. I don't want it to be, but our relationship to become performative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I think in our stage of now, because we, like I said, ain't nobody on social media. It's a sign of love. It's just a sign of our normalcy, our everyday life.
Yeah. Okay, what yours say?
So mine says, would you share a social media account with your partner? We actually have a social media account. If y'all want to check it out on TikTok, it's Ricky and Marshall. So yeah, So I believe you and you have a partner or whatever. Y'all should definitely be teaming up on something. If y'all can't build together, then what y'all chilling for? You know what I mean?
Amen.
Okay, so you and your friend, it's a friend of yours.
No, it's my significant other.
Okay, y'all had
Ricky and Marsh on TikTok. Y'all check us out.
So they got they couples goal page.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look, because I sure do want to do a little new. I was thinking about just deleting my whole TikTok and starting over.
Doing one with you.
And I got a video dropping today, y'all. Watch out. But I was thinking about that. I be seeing a lot of couples do that, like they both names be on the TikTok and stuff like that. I think I want to do that with TikTok.
Yeah, we have multiple accounts. I have multiple social media accounts and everything, but
y'all do have that together.
We do have one together.
That's a good idea.
I think it's cute.
Because a lot of people like me in bubble content.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most thing I get comment.
Every time.
God damn.
Every time.
Me too.
What about me?
I get more views when it's them I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yes.
But this was a good conversation. We're going to lead into part 2. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Deuces.
Bye.